Hello, I am Dr. Emmett Brown. I am standing on the pit road of Watkins, Glen International with last week's winner at New Hampshire, Jeff Gordon. Great Scott!
What is it, an asteroid?
No, I just realized I left the key in the time machine.
Uh-oh!
And now this picture that used to be of my nephew, Carson Hocevar, only shows pine trees.
Something bad happened to him!
Erased from existence.
I may know what happened! Danica, this is Dr. Brown!
You're the masculine female I saw standing next to my time machine. What have you done?
Well, this ain't good.
700 likes on the video, and everyone that likes will get a ride in my time machine.
Do you see these little, chips missing in the thumbsticks on my controller?
I swear to God, it did not look like that yesterday. What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz, and welcome back to NASCAR Dirt to Daytona season.
Almost forgot what I was playing there.
We have finally found some level of consistency here in our Dirt to Daytona season, winning 2 out of the last 3 races. I really think it could be 3 in a row.
If the damn Daytona car could have just held a straight line.
Pretty ho-hum affair for most of the New Hampshire race. We were dominating. We led so many laps and drove out to a massive lead, but then the tires started to fall off, and that's when it got interesting. I had to make one pit stop. We made that pit stop. Everything cycled through, and we were in about 5th place. So I had to go on a big meaty charge if I intended to release the lobster that was being held in captivity for the winter back into the shores off the coast of Maine. Battling side by side with Krusty Walrus in the closing moments, much like we did at Sonomi's a few weeks ago. We prevailed yet again. He's probably gonna start to feel very crusty whenever he sees the 24 in his mirror. 'Cause whenever he does lately, we've been taking the win away from him. We claim our third win on the year, and that win moves us back into the top 5 in points over Kansas. In 5th, we're in 4th, and 2nd and 3rd, just up the road, not too far. Who is really far out there and on his own frickin' private island is Grandpa Martin. I'm still waiting for the files to be released on what really goes on that island. Today we run our 2nd road course of the season. We were able to, like I said, win Sonomi's. We had a pretty decent car aside from the constant looseness. I'm hoping we show similar speed here today. It's our last day in the original trilogy. Then things start to get wacky next week at the Michigan, which doesn't have a number next to it, but the date is, well, we've passed that date already. Danica has a lot of explaining to do to Doc Brown. Luckily, that's not my problem. Let's get this video started. Let's get this race started. Let's go! You know, I say that's not my problem. It entirely is my problem. I'm the one writing the intros. The fastest lap put up was a 1:13.86 by Elmer Rudd. I think we qualified somewhere in the top 10 at the Sonomi's, if I remember correct. Another new track for me in Dirt to Daytona, another one that I've never driven around. When I used to play this growing up, I would do the career mode. But once I reached Cup, I feel like I always bailed, and I stopped playing. Bus stop is going to be a bit of a pain in the cock to slow down for, it seems, and also the carousel, no grip. See, Sonomi's we were able to get a handle on because I feel like things go pretty damn slowly around there. You can take your time around the place. This is a high speed. This is like the super speedway of road courses, Watkins, Glen is. Things are gonna be coming at me in a hurry. Our 1 lap of qualifying begins now. Brake. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm glad I didn't pull a jummy off in there. Do I have to adjust the brake bias? Because I'm having such a hard time slowing down for some of these corners. The car does not want to stop. I gotta hit the brakes much earlier, I guess. Now, are there, track limits in the game? I have no idea. I don't believe we encountered any of that at Sonomi's. So far, I haven't encountered it here, but what if I cut through that bus stop? Is someone gonna have a problem with it, like Elton Sawyer? Other than that first corner, it's been a pretty damn decent lap. I don't know if it's going to be the fastest lap, but that first corner really screwed everything up. Exited the final corner. I mean, it's solid. The car does feel solid. It feels fast.
All right, let's see where we
4 seconds off. That was lost in turn 1. I saw my name up at the top like that, and I was like, Son of a bitch! I got the pole! But I didn't. I'm on the top of page 2, and I still fall down to 22nd. The guy we're chasing is in second. 20 whole spots ahead of us. We got some work to do.
Welcome to the Finger Lakes region of New York State and Watkins Glen International. This world-famous road course leads drivers through a fast 2.5-mile twisting 12 turns. With banking ranging from 6 to 10 degrees in the corners and great elevation changes, one always has to be alert in order to conquer Watkins Glen.
You ain't figuring my lake, Alan! Thank you, Alan, for the pre-race intro. 12 laps? It's only a 12-lap race? This video is gonna be so fucking short. I'm gonna have to be talking every second of every lap in order to have an actual video for you guys. We're gonna find out Dad is around already. Lap 1, turn 1, but no yellow yet. We're underway at the Glen. I mean, I picked up 10 freaking positions right off the rip. How aren't they gonna throw the yellow for my man? And they're checking up. We got blank. Oh, they're all. Oh! I got on the binders stupid early.
All clear.
And it paid off. It seems like they got on them even earlier than I did. Krusty the Walrus doesn't like this 24 car. Look out for him wrecking me. Got a yellow out on the speedway. Hell of a first lap. You know what that means? These caution flags are gonna be long as fuck, bro. Boom, Howard.
Clear left.
Come on. Oh my God.
Clear right.
Oh my
Cars
God,
out.
what? The freaking ups and downs, the trials and tribulations of that first lap, oh my God! I don't even know, I didn't get a chance to look, I had so much shit going on, I didn't get a chance to look at what fuel is, at what my tires are looking like, how much damage I just took, I have no clue! And you can't cycle, you would think that would be a great addition to the game. Cycling through the goddamn thing to see what my tires look like, to see how much fuel I have. I can't imagine pitting this early would help me at all. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, only a couple people pitted. We did take a knock to the front end, but the radiator's all right. What's the fuel situation? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Bro, I cannot slow down in time. Okay, now I got radiator damage. That's not good. But we got 7 laps of fuel. And what lap are we on? We're up to P4. We're just shy of making it. We need 2 more laps. If we get a caution now, we'll be able to make it on that pit stop. All right, I'm glad I didn't pit. If I'm gonna wreck anybody, it should be this goddamn sex. This is the top 4 in points right here. It's Grandpa Martin, then it's Elmer Rudd, Tony the Tiger, and myself. And I'm running last of the 4 of them. That means I'm making no points. Now on this pit stop we got coming up, at some point, whenever the hell that is, I think that fixing the damage, repairing it, it's gonna take a long ass time. I don't really think I want to do that. I'm just getting down into these corners. Luckily, I was able to get through, navigate turn 1 decently right there. It is tight up through the S's, but they slow down like really early, so I can kind of use them as a judgment on when I should be getting on these binders. Didn't really work in terms of John Andretti. That was not on purpose. I swear to... All right, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it. Get rid of them. We gotta make up them points. None of that was on purpose. I don't give a goddamn rootin' badootie in the comments what you say. I know deep down in my soul that I did not go into that bus stop looking to wreck the 6. When he did get sideways, was I looking to help him though? No. But I know I didn't go in there trying to wreck the poor bastard. How many times has he finished second in these championships? It wouldn't be the worst thing if he wound up winning the championship. It would because I want to win it, but it wouldn't. It would. No, it would. I don't want to see him win nothing. How much damage did that? It's still the same. I want to be able to fix it up because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to contend for the victory with the damage that I got. Me throwing it deeper down into these corners, I don't think is enough. I'm lacking straightaway speed now because of the damage. I'm telling you, this race, this video, possibly the shortest episode of the career mode yet. And I don't think that the introduction was particularly long. I could get all this wrapped up in about 10 minutes. We're coming up soon. Soon. We're not far off of Michael Mrucz's mid-race report. I feel like I just told Alan not to finger my leg. Getting faster and faster down into the 115s. You know, I'm one of those types, by the end of the race, I'm running my best laps. I cannot just jump out on the racetrack and put up freaking flyers. It takes me all race in order to really figure out what the hell it is that I'm doing. So I'm not a qualifier, is basically what it boils down to. Coming up on the halfway point here in a second, 5 laps, we have made up a lap of fuel. Is it possible that we could stretch this thing out to the end? There's no fucking way, right? There's gonna be another caution flag, right? We're gonna get one more yellow, but then if there is, think about this, if there is a yellow, I might be able to save enough fuel under that yellow and make it. I might not have to pit. Ah! How are you? I'm just gonna drag this out a little bit because this video is gonna be so fucking short. Imagine if during an interview, because that's what I'm mocking with these mid-race reports, imagine if Jeff Gordon Ramsay and his Dasani water bottle, I don't know if he was sponsored, I think he was, he took a drink, just spilled it all over himself like that, and then went, ah! I think that would sell more Dasani. Welcome to Michael Mrucz's mid-race report, presented by Gas Can Water. I'm all freaking wet, like all over my chin and shit. I must have wound up in one of those finger lakes that Alan was talking about. There is potential for strategy here. There's potential for us stretching it out the rest of the way. Making it to the end, I don't think the AI will do that, but we potentially could, and we could win our 3rd race out of 4, which is what we need to get back into this championship. We got lap traffic up the road of the leaders, of Tony the Tiger. Damn, I am fast through the bus stop. That is my best section of the track compared to the AI. We got someone out front of Tony the Tiger. If they could check him up a little bit, bring him back to me, I'd be grateful. I'm so unsure about pit strategy and if I push it or not. It's a big track. If I start sputtering down the back straightaway, headed towards the bus stop, I ain't making it all the way. We got the leaders on pit road. As we come to 5 to go, I'm 2 laps short. At least I got the bonus points for leading the lap. Now I'm taking a big fatty of a risk, even being out here. I think I take fuel only, and we're gonna pit this time. Don't fix the damage. This has been Michael Mrucz's mid-race presented by Gas Can Water. Just like that, I've thrown out the thought everybody's on pit road. Well, I'm glad I didn't pit with everybody, because I would have got stuck down there. But just like that, I've thrown out the idea of trying to stretch this thing. If a caution were to wave, I'd be royally screwed at the moment, because everybody's made their stop. No one's trapped a lap down. I need to come to pit road. We're gonna do a little bit of fuel, like bare minimum, and we're gonna see if we can leapfrog the 20 and the 28. All right, baby, we're coming in. We're coming in.
Slow down.
We gotta do 35 miles per hour. Come on, we can do a little bit better than that. Okay, 1 can of fuel, no tires, don't fix the damage. I hope is that enough? Do we need even less? Gas, get water, get one. This is gonna be tight. I don't know if they did pit strategy. I'm hoping 1 can be like lickety-split. We can do this real fast. Just pump that shit in there. We got people out on track. I have no idea who that is, if that is lappers. Come on, I think we're good. How in the... Okay, they did pit strategy too. I'm actually getting passed for 3rd. That freaking blows. Well, all that hype, all that fanfare, all that build-up, they put up fucking 3 seconds on me. That absolutely sucks. I'm gonna pass this poor son of a bitch again. We've been passing him every single race. He cannot take down the 24. We attempted the pit strategy. It didn't work out because they did the same exact pit strategy, but we got bonus points for leading the lap. No harm, no foul. I think it's a wash. You know what? If anything, it's a benefit because I got those bonus points for leading the lap, and the 6 car did not lead. This may be the most simple and straightforward race we have had yet on the dirt to Daytona. I mean, you had 1 restart, 1 caution. I don't even know what the fuck it was for, to be completely honest with you. Cans it went around, but they didn't really throw the yellow for that. I do not want a penalty. I don't know if they penalize for corner cutting. They probably do. So I do not want a penalty. The easiest drive I believe I've had all season even though we just are coming off of New Hampshire where we, like, cooked them. But still, I had some work to do there late in the going. Had to get the lead back after we lost it. This is simpler. This is pretty fucking easy. We are gaining on the lead. If we would have been able to hang on to that 4-second deficit that I had before, I mean, we'd be pretty damn close to them. I want to keep pushing it. I want to see how close I could get, because they are in lap traffic. But I don't want to take unnecessary risks. I don't want to risk a penalty, giving up a pretty damn good day that we're having. Now it's down to 5 seconds. Bitch, it was up over 8. I'd be right on them if we could have come off a pit road about 4 seconds down. Okay, all right. Yeah, might be pushing it a bit too far. White flag, 1 to go. Final lap of the Glen. I've been recording for less than a half an hour. That is really freaking short. Typically, I'm recording for at least an hour. Don't mess up, you know, turn one. Turn 1 gave us some problems in qualifying. No problem here. We started in 22nd, charged our way up here, and easily are a top 3 car. So I'd consider this all to be a success. One more trip through the bus stop, no penalties, and we should be good. I can freaking see them. I can freaking see them. They're right there. I can see my competition right the hell there in front of me. Is it Tony the Tiger in second? It is. Mrucz is going to win. Unless something happens in these final couple of corners, it will be Mrucz. And I will just snake by Spencer's gifts. The 42. What the fuck am I talking about? The 28. I don't know where I got 42 from. The 28 is gonna win. I was closing down on Tony the fucking Tiger. We could have won that race. Oh my God, I completely... Grandpa Martin is typically a gentleman, but I do believe after this race at the Glen, he might look to kick me in the stones. I mean, I said last week, we're treating him with prison rules.
Still there. Clear left.
I'm sorry, when the fuck did this happen? I don't remember that part of the race where I burned it down in the cat litter. This is the replay. This is the replay that they're giving me. What the hell am I doing down there? This isn't the same race. Maybe this is what Jeff Gordon fucking Ramsey was doing the year before I took over the 24. What the hell is going on? Bro is playing in the cat litter. He doesn't know what he's doing! I'm getting lapped now. Do you remember? I remember. Because I remember when I couldn't figure out which way was fucking straight down there in turn 1. I fucking remember that, don't you? Pretty sure you could go back through that entire race, and at no single one point will you find me fucking down here. Kind of curious where the hell he's gonna wind up. At some point, this replay system is bugged, and it'll just stop. It'll stop being a replay, it'll just freeze up. At some point that'll happen. I think he's stuck now. Oh no, wow. Oh, I spoke too soon. He's gonna drive head on into another wall. It's all right, it's smoking now. I think it's terminal. Oh, we're gonna get out of that. We're gonna get out of here with our 3rd place finish with bonus points for leading a lap before something else truly bizarre happens. Mrucz and Tony the Tiger both score the same amount of points. They both put up 10 points on us, who you do not see on this first page. I'm glad John Andretti made a bit of a rebound, because we got into him there on that one restart. But who you don't see on this first page is Grandpa Martin. You gotta go down to page 2. He leads page 2. Much like I did in qualifying earlier. Initially, I was excited, but then I became unexcited. He scored 115, we scored 170, so we make up 55 points on the lad. Then you look down through everybody else. Robbie Rotten started up near the front. He might have pitted on that one caution that we had. Dave Blanket, he was involved in that skirmish on the first lap, as was the 99. He had a bunch of really slow motherfuckers out there. We're getting closer, everybody. Down to 139. We are back within 1 race. You can make up 151 in 1 race. We are back within a full race. And then after that, look at how far off fifth places. We have secured our fourth place for a bit. Fourth win of the year for Elmer Rudd. And, but they're still, you know what? Him and Tony the Tiger are still, that's a jump up to Grandpa Martin. We kind of made him a bit more mortal today. Four of us are all hotly contesting for this championship dub. All have similar stats, and there are 13 races to go. Oh yeah, that's right, we're headed to the Michigan without a lap number. Nobody knows how many fucking laps we're gonna turn at the Michigan. As we go back in time for the first time on this calendar, then we're gonna jump ahead to August 24th, September, okay, everything stays in order until October, where we go to October 20th, then back to the 13th, then back to the 6th, then jumping ahead to November 3rd, but that's not over. October 27th is still waiting out there. So this is the beginning of our time travel. It's so fitting. I had no idea that the schedule was broken like this, but it's so fitting. This overarching theme of the series is Danica and her time-traveling abilities in my intro series. It's so fitting that we have this bug in the schedule. And we also had a bug out there on Watkins Glen replay today, didn't we? Thank you guys for watching. I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love ya. Out! Every single last one of you. Sorry if it was a bit shorter than usual, but that's the last road course, so the rest of the races should not be that short. I'll see you in the next thing that I do. Goodbye!